This is the story of why your parents tell you to check your candy for razor blades or poison after trick-or-treating. If you want to be caught up in the story, go back to part 1 and watch all that first. You need the details. So, Timothy picks the pixie stick. Immediately after eating it, he started complaining that it was extremely bitter. Within minutes, Timothy started saying his stomach was in excruciating pain. He then went to the bathroom and started getting sick. He starts violently convulsing and shaking. Naturally, his father runs to help him. His father grabs him up in his arms, and then Timothy goes limp and lifeless. The ambulance rushes to save Timothy's life, but unfortunately, they were too late, and Timothy passed away in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. Less than 1 hour after eating the pixie stick, Timothy O'Brien was poisoned with cyanide that was found inside the pixie stick. Immediately, mass panic starts spreading throughout the town, and then the whole country. Parents begin throwing out their children's entire bags of Halloween candy. Obviously, the authorities' #1 priority was locating the other 4 pixie sticks. 1 pixie stick was found in his 5-year-old daughter's candy bag. 2 more were found in the candy of 2 other children, but 1 was missing. The parents of the child who got the 5th pixie stick could not find it in their son's candy. Now, their son had already gone up to bed after eating Halloween candy. Luckily, their son was okay. What the parents found was their son was sleeping in his bed, clutching the pixie stick in his hand. It turns out whoever had laced the pixie stick stapled them back shut. Their son could not get it open and actually fell asleep trying. Authorities' next step is to find out who they came from. Ronald said he cannot remember the exact how. Eventually, he finally points one out. The only issue is the man who owns that house lives alone and was working until 11 p.m. on Halloween night. Now, the authorities had come to a terrifying new reality. The only person who they had 100% certainty had the pixie sticks in their hand that night was Ronald O'Brien. Ronald O'Brien appeared to be your completely average neighbor. But of course, things aren't always as they seem. He was actually $100,000 in debt. So he was very close to losing everything. Well, the January before his son was murdered, Ronald took out life insurance policies on both of his children for $10,000 each. The month before, he increased them to $30,000. Then, a few days before Halloween, he increased their life insurance policies to $50,000 each. Just enough then to cover his debt. On November 5th, Ronald was arrested for killing his son and found guilty for 1 count of murder and 4 counts of attempted murder. He was then executed on March 31st, 1984, and a large crowd actually gathered chanting "Trick or treat."